Welcome everyone to the African Duchess Show. I hope you can all hear me. My name is Rumbizayim Zopa, your host from Zimbabwe in Southern Africa, and today we're going to be talking about your hair. Your hair is your crown, your hair is your pride, and today we'll be talking about us, Black women, and our black hair. So if you're tuning in, thank you for tuning in on today's show, and I hope you enjoy. Feel free to put in your comments. Feel free to ask your questions. I'll answer where I'm well versed, and we can all contribute and help each other. So, if you were following the trends, there's an issue that has been going on in South Africa in terms of an advert that went viral, which was differentiating black hair and white hair. So let me just show it to you so that we are all on the same page. Let me just share my screen with everyone. So this is what happened. Okay, so that was one. That is what happened in South Africa. You can't hear a thing. Okay. Can you hear me now? If anyone can hear me, can you please say something in the chat room? If someone can hear me, can you please say something? All right. So that was a video in which there was an advert that was posted by Clicks on the Clicks website. You could not hear the video. Okay, so sorry for that. Let me just try and play it once more so that everyone can hear what was being said.
Was said to them they must African.
South African company, Clicks, Treasury, and Unilever under fire for racist act. South African pharmaceutical beauty and health retailer Clicks has come under fire for posting a racist ad made by multinational companies of Treasury and Unilever on their website. The ad, which featured on Clicks' website and has since been taken down, brought the wrath of African and South African netizens. It referred to white hair as fine and normal, and African hair as dry, damaged, frizzy, and dull. Clicks took to Twitter to issue an apology, stating, "We have made a mistake and sincerely apologize for letting you down. We recognize we have a role to play in creating a more diverse and inclusive South Africa." Also, Treasury, the company responsible for making the advert, has apologized, saying they are investigating how this happened. Julius Malema's Economic Freedom Fighter Party, the EFF, who championed radical economic policy in South Africa, called for the closure of all 880 Click stores countrywide from September 7 to September 11 in an effort to defend the dignity of African people. Here is what Julius Malema had to say about the racist Click advert.
We are here to protest against the indignity of black people, where Clicks saw it befitting to portray black people in a inhumane manner, in a manner that is not acceptable. We should never allow anyone to practice racism after the formation of the EFF. The EFF is the only machine that can defeat racists in South Africa. And we are here to say to Clicks peacefully, racism is violence. And the only way to defeat violence is through violence. And we are here peacefully. We are saying
Okay, so that is what is been trending in Southern Africa. The issue on our hair. Our hair was deemed was compared to the white lady's hair. I think it was an advert of a shampoo, and this is what this is one of the comments that came from a woman who was part of the protest that were going on with the black women, the black people, they were protesting against this advert that compared the hair of a black woman to that of a white woman. So this is what happened while the protesters were protesting. Let me just share with you this page.
The purpose of us being here today is to close down Clicks. And that is to send a message to the Clicks bosses and the head office that the establishment that is called Clicks must publish the names of the racists who have used black hair as dull, as dry, as beautiful. But that depiction does not end there. That depiction is a depiction of a dirty person. Then what is at stake here? It's not about the hair. It's about the dignity of a black person. It's not respected. It's very easy for them to use a black person's dignity drag it on the floor and use it as something that is not proper, and only white hair is proper. And they need to transform themselves, because with the engagement we have with them, they are claiming that it's not them, it's a third party. They are running workshops for consciousness and whatnot. It's not going to work. The problem with them is embedded racism. You cannot have a white-owned a company establishment that is only led by white people. There is no way that they are going to have consciousness for black people, because they only know they are themselves. They are white being. They don't know the black being. They don't know what is an insult to a black person. It's easy for them to disregard the feeling of a black person. It's easy for them to disregard because they've never been in the food. They've never been in the same space as black people. They've never been living in a.
Okay, so that is what is trending in Southern Africa. The issue to do with our hair. Like I was saying at the beginning of the show, the topic of today is our hair is our pride. Your hair is your pride. Do not allow anyone or other people to make you feel or think otherwise. Our hair is our pride. Our hair is our crown. So if you're tuning in, welcome to the African Duchess Show with your host, Rumbizai Zopa from Zimbabwe in South Africa. So, okay, so they're jealous. Let me go through the comments. They're jealous. That's the only thing they can do. Try to control us and put us down. Oh yeah, that's very true. Okay, so back to the issue of our hair. I felt there's need to address and maybe remind our viewers, remind us Zimbabweans, remind us people from Southern Africa, in Africa, African Americans, Black Americans, everyone out there who is feeling or know that this issue of hair is something that will always be something very controversial, and yet there isn't anything for it to be controversial, because our black hair is something that is unique, it's special, and it's something that we should be proud of, right? So because of the texture of our hair, it's different, but historically we have struggled with in terms of our identity and things that set us apart. But as Africans, we should go back to the roots and be proud of the things that are natural about us. It can be our skin, our melanin, it can also be our hair. And the topic of the day is your hair is your pride. Over the years, we've been made to feel ashamed of our hair, ashamed of our bodies, ashamed of our skin, complexion, and color. Systematic oppression has deemed our hair as improper, it has deemed it as unhygienic, and it has restricted us on our choices in how we express ourselves in any professional environment. This oppression also, I think you can also hear from what that lady was saying. Our hair is deemed to be brutal, it is deemed all sorts of negativity is posted towards our hair. And I am here telling us, telling you, telling everyone that your hair is your pride. As a black woman, as a black man, your hair is your pride. But now it's a good thing that black women are accepting and we love our hair, and our hair is beautiful and it's part of our identity. Black hair is so versatile and there's so many different hair types that can range from loose to very tight curls, but whichever way, we should appreciate all of these variants because that is what makes us unique. The different types of the hairs or from one place to another, one African continent to another, one black to another, is what makes us unique and whole as we are. Your hair, ladies, your hair, men out there, It is our pride. And it's said that we have taken a long time to realize it. I myself included, I remember at one time I had natural hair. Some few years back, yeah, I had natural hair, but I ended up relaxing my hair. So on this one, I'm guilty. But today I had to come with my hair again today just to show you guys that these are some of the old ways in which back in the day we would straighten our hair. We would use wool to straighten our hair instead of the advanced now technology like the straightener, the curler, the whatnot. We would use your string and then you tie in Africa and Zimbabwe we call them mabanzi. This is an easy hairdo, but it strengthens your hair. Going back to natural, so I haven't been applying any chemical in the last I think a year or so. Yeah, so now using the natural ways, the natural products, be it the essential oils, be it application of natural products just to maintain and keep my hair moisturized. Because, like I'm saying, our black hair is unique, our black hair is special. So, but because of the lack of knowledge, some black women out there, they wish they had straight hair. Some they wish they had blonde hair. But well, it's amazing. Black people have created so many hairstyles. The cornrows, right? We have the afros, we have the braids, we have the box braids, we have the slick backs, we have the afro puffs. You name them. There are multiple hairstyles that black people have created. And it's so amazing that we have so much hairstyles at our disposal. And that only itself should make us to be proud of our heritage, and where the people also we should also flaunt our different hairstyles and our different hair textures and everything else related to do with hair instead of hiding them. Right, the fact that you want to hide certain things about your hair or you are not proud of your identity, this is what is making us vulnerable to other groups in terms of our hair, right? So like I was saying, feel free. Okay, all right, so back to the comment section. You were taught self-hate through religion. The audio is not always audible with the videos. All right. I'm sorry for that. I hope you can hear me now. Rumbi, they don't have hair. It's fake. Okay. All right. So back to the issue on your hair is your pride. We should understand as well that over the years, hair and hairstyling has been a major part of the aesthetic of our heritage as Africans, as Black Americans, and it's our identity around the world, and it's been there for thousands and thousands of years. The way we wear our hair is a representation of how we came to be, where we come from, and who we are. And we should present ourselves to the world. We should be bold out there. I'm proud of Zozibini Twizy, our current Miss Universe, the way she rocked her hair at that world stage. It was phenomenal. It was absolutely amazing. She represented Black Africans, she represented Africans, she represented us with so much pride by going with her hair on stage instead of wearing a wig or other hairstyles, But well, she went out there with her hair held up high, shining on that stage, and that on its own was amazing. So I know probably you have someone in your family that would freak out if you want to cut your long hair, or someone who've told you that you don't cut your hair, don't do this. Listen to them. People, listen to them. Your hair is everything. Take care of your natural hair. Take care of your hair, because it's your pride, it's your crown. In my family, for some reason, my mom does not allow us to cut our hair. My mom is like, you know what? Don't cut your hair. Don't cut your hair. Don't cut your hair. You are removing your glory. You're removing your covering. So yeah, people vary. Some prefer short hair. Some prefer long hair. Some prefer many different hairstyles. But well, for me, the Duchess, it's not. You will never see me cutting my hair. I love my hair so much. Well, all right. So back to the issue of hair. Why am I stressing out on the importance of our African hair, of our black hair? Um, I am proud African. I'm proud to be African. Very, very proud to be African. But there are certain things that we overlook. Maybe it's because of the lack of history, the lack of knowledge, and other factors. But our black hair is our power, and it's very important because, one, for example, it allows families to carry on traditions. Like back in the day, when ancestors of today's, like maybe the African Americans and all blacks, back in the day, they were kidnapped and they were sold into slavery. They did their best to hold on to whatever traditions they could. We were deprived of the literacy, they were deprived of their families, and they were constantly being separated, making it more even difficult to accumulate certain generational information, certain skills, certain lessons that could be passed down verbally and by hand, including how to take care for and style our black hair. So you see that there are certain skills that have been originating from West and Central Africa, and these to contribute to the way black people take care of their hair today. So black hair is important because of your black hair. When you have pride in your hair, it allows you to carry on family traditions. Family traditions are quite important in the African culture. We should not dilute our culture. No, we should continuously uphold and praise our African culture. And also, your black hair is very important. I remember when I was growing up, my mom used to do my hair like this, the mapanzas that I have today. You know, I'm 24 right now, but well, my grandma did my hair like yesterday. For some reason, because of this, just because of this hairdo, just because these are the little things, the small things that we tend to remember. That, you know what? Oh, my grandma used to do my hair when I was young. My aunt used to do my hair when I was young. It all goes back to the pride we have in our hair. Like for example, on Little is more precious and intimate than a black girl getting her hair done by a mother or aunt. As adults, as black people, as black women, we should continue doing this bonding by helping to style one another's hair or sharing secrets of the perfect braiding techniques. Okay. So this hair, your hair being your pride, uh, it gives you so much power. It gives you so much strength. And it's something that we should not be ashamed of, because that's us. That is what best defines us. That is what it is to be called African. That is what it is to be called black, because of your hair. All right. And then also, why our hair is very important and why we should also have pride in it. I've seen back in the day there weren't so many people who would really go out there with their hair and being comfortable in their own skin, in their own color. But well, because of this black hair, it has also given us a representation in the media. Why am I saying so? We have media content, it comes from TV, we have films, we have shows, we have advertisement. And whether we like it or not, these they play a very great pivotal role in shaping or in educating, be it our young ones, be it ourselves. You can watch TV with your family, and we are talking about that. We want the future for tomorrow. So, by the use of media, throughout the course of history, the celebrity role models that represented many Africans, American skin, and women like us, in terms of the hair types, they were quite scarce. And this would make it difficult for Black children, for adults to feel valued and included in a world they didn't see themselves in. But however, I'm so proud that today we have celebrities, we have women out there who are making a difference, we have men who are making a difference, who are really representing ourselves, the Black hair, the Black community, the Black skin proudly. In the media, we have Yara Shahindi, we have Issa Rae, and these are really helping set the stage for natural haired Black women, so that they can even see themselves on the screen and in real life. This is showing great presence of the Black community and appreciating our hair as well in the media, because people tend to have a photographic memory. What you see, you continue to remember it. So the moment you see someone walking tall, someone looking good or pretty on TV, in their natural hair, well, that's a good feeling. You as well, you be like, you know what, I want to be like Yara Shahidi. You also become proud and comfortable in your own hair, in your own skin, right? So we're talking about our hair being our pride, our hair being our crown, and no one should make you feel or tell you otherwise. All right, let me just go through the comment section just again, see what's going on. All right, so yes, Duchess, we must be proud to be African. Thank you for that. Kit, your hair is beautiful, Duchess. Thank you, thank you. Our hair are antenna. That is how the Creator created us. That is very true. Why do you think that nobody has hair like us? Well, Kit, yeah, that's for you. You are our history teacher on that. So yeah. What's up, Edjiman? You get around. All right. Peace, B1. Okay. Hello, K. Williams. Hello. Haki Sankofa and everyone else in the chat room. Hello, hello. And thank you for tuning in and such an exciting show today. So, like I was saying, today's show, I didn't bring a guest. That's so unfortunate, but well, I am here to be a reminder that, well, ladies, you can still do good in your hair. I am here as a reminder that your hair is your pride. I will continue to say this until it has clicked. Your hair is your pride. Your hair is your crown. Also, why do we keep on saying this? Your hair is your pride, your hair is your crown, you should be comfortable in your hair. Well, it brought about the importance of having a community. During colonialism, right, our oppressors would ban Black people from using the same facilities as white people because, well, Africa, the dark continent, Africans, Black people, we would be pushed away from them. Well, it used to happen during colonialism, but because then we would be pushed away so much. They would want us around them. You know what? Because of this hair, right? Black people figured out ways to create environments that would encourage the importance of having a community. A community is important because that same community is the same that will the one that you will raise your children, the same community that we all grew up in. And luckily for us, because of our hair, specifically the black hair industry, it created spaces that's amazing, like the beauty stores, the salons, the barber shops, you name them. And this is where Black people would come together. This is where Black people would learn from one another and share laughs and do all sorts of things that are needed, that are done in any community. And now we have these niche styles, we have the dreadlocks, right? It's all they came about with the issue of the community. And it goes back to the importance of our hair. Your hair is important because had it not been for your hair, there wouldn't be these communities. There would be no one who would take the initiative, you know what, to start a barber shop, to start a saloon, these beauty stores. It all goes back to the issue of your hair. That is why I keep on emphasizing your hair is your pride. And also, it brought about the issue of specialty braids. It also created even more specific communities that would gather and learn and share in spaces where Black people would feel safe and included among one another. It's important to have a sense of belonging. And so you can imagine that back in the day, these people who our fellow forefathers, you know, they figured out ways to create these environments, and these they gave them a sense of belonging. It gives them a sense of feeling safe amongst one another. That is just how important our hair is. It goes a long way back. It goes a long way back. And if it wasn't for these communities that were created by what was going on back in the day, we wouldn't be here today. So that is just how much your hair is important. Our hair is greatly important. It's our pride and it's our crown, and we should carry it around with so much grace, so much power, and so much dignity. And also, one of the other another reason as well why our hair is important. I will talk of cultural entrepreneurship. Throughout history, in order to cater to the countless distinctive curl patterns, like I was saying that our hair, our textures, they're different. Some is curly, it's different. It's different. So because there are distinctive curl patterns, there are different textures of black hair, it means though there will be need for a variety of products. And we are talking of women out there. We are talking of the women that came before us. And these women, these people, um, they developed and became inventors and entrepreneurs. At one point, my boss kid was like, you know what, you should watch this movie. As I was watching the movie, Madam CJ, you can look it up on Netflix. It was quite interesting. Like, it was quite interesting. It's a movie that you guys, I would advise you to watch as well. So back to the issue of cultural entrepreneurship. Because of this here, because of what was happening throughout history, and like I was saying that our hair is different and the core patterns are different, right? There was need to serve the needs of kinky haired people. Some hair is kinky, some is soft, it varies. And it brought about the innovative thinkers like Garrett A. Morgan. Well, they created the first chemical relaxer. That was like in the early 1900s. But well, we also have Madam C.J. Walker, who became the first self-made black female millionaire. Largely, this was due to her black hair care products. And we have seen so many hairstylists, so many barbers who have evolved into teachers, who have evolved into so many great people by carrying on the craft, and successful business people by making a living from their skills within the community. Madam C.J. Walker became a millionaire out of this hair that some of you aren't proud to be having. Such a shame, such a pity. But today, I hope someone will be enlightened. Someone will change their mindset. Someone will change their way of thinking. Because of this hair, it brought about also cultural entrepreneurship. And Madam C.J. Walker is one of a living testimony as to the power of entrepreneurship through this black hair. All right. Okay, then do you know anyone that has used that? This is the comments. Hi, BT Ali. Do you know anyone that has used chibi to grow their hair? What's chibi? Sorry, I don't know what's that. Maybe you can answer me. What's chibi? Then maybe I'll be able to answer you correctly. Okay, you look different, Duchess. Wow. Okay. I hope in a good way. I hope in a good way. You look like the girl next door to be. Oh, really? Okay, all right. Let me just go through what I had prepared. All right. So I was talking about the issue of cultural entrepreneurship, and I was referring to Madam C.J. Walker on her being the first millionaire, largely due to the hair care products. That's just how important this hair is. Our hair is important. Our hair is our pride. Our hair is our crown. All right. So the other reason why I'm stressing out on your hair being your pride is to do with the issue of symbolism. Right. When it comes to our hair, right, the versatility of our hair is so great. And I think you've seen mostly people, they use it as a symbol of political or religious affiliation. And we have seen the members of the Rastafarian religion, and they are known for growing their hair into dreadlocks. To them, people from the Jamaican community, people from the Rastafaris all over in Africa, there's Rastafarians. To them, this issue of hair is actually a symbolism. To them, it's just that important. So as people right now, you can identify them. That's a Rasta man. That's a what, because of whatever they'll be styling on their hair. That is just how important your hair is. It can give you symbolism, it can give you identity. People could actually identify you with a certain culture because of your hair. Your hair is your identity. I'm sure you've seen what I have in my hair. I hope you can all see. You've seen what I have in my hair, right? If you've watched most Nigerian movies, this is some of the hairstyles that will be on the movies. And you can really, really denote, you can really tell that, wow, that's an African woman by this. Wow, that's a black woman by this. That is just how much your hair is your pride. It gives you identity, it gives you symbolism, it even differentiates you from other tribes, from other cultures, from even from other people. Your hair is everything. You should treat it with respect. You should treat your hair with your might, with your power, because it means everything. Someone out there, some people out there, they're hating on you because of your hair. Because funny enough and very truthfully, you can't buy this hair. If it does not grow in your head, then that's it. So treat your hair with pride. Treat your hair with grace. Treat your hair as your crown. Your crown shouldn't fall. You should carry it up high every day, wherever you are. Okay. And also, on the issue of hair, because of our black hair, because of your hair, it gives unity and empowerment. You're probably wondering how? Well, as much as the uniqueness of our black hair, of your black hair, having that, it links you back the resilience and the strength that was exhibited by extremely oppressed people. And it is very empowering because you know that it is because of this unique hair. I am here today, and it is very empowering that you are also part of such a strong descendants, the people that were before us, who said, you know what, we don't want to be part of this oppression anymore. We don't want to be. Let's let's do away. I don't want to be. We don't want this slavery to continue. We don't want this to continue. And today, many black people are really proud to have their hair because it reminds us that there were descendants who were enslaved and there were heroes, there were heroines who fought for us to have better lives, for us to have good lives. Some people, they went to war, there was bloodshed all over. And we are proud that, you know what, we are here, we have our black hair, we wear our black hair, we style our black hair. Whatever we do, we still have our black hair. And it is a reminder that, you know what, we are still here and we are still going on forward. And this is like what, similarly to the solidarity, that a uniformity, it brings a team, it brings the spirit of a shared culture, and a shared culture of here, it reminds members of the black community that they are not alone. So if you're tuning in, this is the African Duchess Show with your host, Rumbidzai Mzopa from Zimbabwe in Southern Africa. Let me just go through the comment section. All right. So yeah, the comments, yeah, yes, in a good way. That is the real you. Amani family. Hello, Blackfist. Hello, K. Williams. Hello, Priti Ali and Kit. How are you? Hello again to Jiman Kondo, to Haki Sankofa. Hello there, hello there. So, the Duchess came today to give and to remind women out there, to remind black women out there that, ladies, your hair is your pride. You can't leave the house without brushing your teeth, right? You can't. That is just how much your hair is as important. You carry it everywhere, and it's your strength. So do not let anyone or anything or other groups of people make you feel in some type of way. Like that advert that was going on in South Africa, the people who were protesting, I really do get them, because you know what? We are descendants of somebody. Somebody went to war for us to have this life, to have this hair, and we should carry it with so much pride, because you know what? Our descendants, our forefathers, they fought that today you and I will be here. And the best thing we can do is to acknowledge our hair, is to acknowledge where we come from, and carry our hair with pride, with joy out there. Because you know what? Your identity, no one can steal that from you. No one can steal your identity. Always remember that. For example, I'll take for me as an example. I'm Rumi Zangzoba, right? Okay, I hope you can all hear me. There was a bit of a network problem, but I'm back. So back to the issue of our hair. I think I have really, really stressed out on the importance of your black hair, on the importance of my black hair. Our black hair is everything. Our black hair is everything. Why? Like I was saying, it gives us a sense of symbolism. It's something that you should be proud to be identified with or identified by, because it shows where you came from. It shows those who were before us and what they fought for. And the least we can do is to carry our hair with pride, joy, and dignity. So I advise you, if you have your hair, continuously grow your hair. There are so many natural products at your disposal. I hear some people actually they can apply like avocados, they apply eggs, so many essential oils that you can also apply, like the coconut oil, to keep your hair well nourished and moisturized. Hopefully, we'll come back on the show again and we'll discuss in detail on how we can maintain our hair, because maybe you don't want, you feel like it's a lot of work, you feel like it's a hassle to take care and maintain your natural hair. But well, it's not. The same way you carry your family name with so much pride, it should also be the same way you carry your hair with so much pride, because before there were all these families, people from the Newsom family, people from the Sankofa family, people from the Mzopa family. There was the black people, who would carry um themselves with pride, be it their skin, their melanin, their hair. So remember that we should be identified with our roots. We should be identified with where we came from, and that is something that we really need to take um, action on. Advise a sister, advise your mother, advise your relatives, your friends. You know what? Your hair is your pride. Your hair is your pride. Feel yourself saying that your hair is your pride and it ain't going nowhere. You can't buy it anyway. It's your pride. All right. So, thank you for tuning in on the show as I was reminding my fellow Black family, my fellow Africans, my fellow viewers that your hair is your pride. Continue to carry it with so much dignity, um, with so much grace, because that is something that no one can take away from you. No one can take away your hair. You need to really feel it from the inside that you are powerful in your own black hair. You are powerful in your own skin. Be it you are dark skinned, be it you are light skinned. You are powerful like that. You are powerful because your genetics, they are the most amazing. Like my boss would say, your genetics are the most dominant and strongest. So let not your hair go to waste, right? Let not your hair go to waste. If you need a bit of motivation, continuously look up beauty queens who've made it out there showing off and attending these glamorous, glitz, amazing pageants in their natural hair. Take it closer to home, our neighboring country. Zozibini Twins, such a beautiful black woman, such a beautiful glowing skin. You make me want to sing Brown Skin Girls by Beyonce. You know, your skin was like diamonds on that stage. Her hair, her cut, she was so beautiful. So take time to look up and watch also movies that are very good and have good content. Don't just waste your time doing nothing. Don't waste your time just watching the things that do not add value to you or value to yourself. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you for people who were in the comment section. Thank you for the comments that you were giving. And thank you so much. From me, the Duchess, Rubizan Zopa in Zimbabwe in Southern Africa. Have a good night. I understand our viewers are from all over the world. So from me, have a good night. Have a good day. And also, don't forget, tomorrow, as you woke up, as you move around, and when you wake up, your hair, your pride. Your hair, your crown. Thank you for tuning in. And thank you to the Black Hot Fire Network, who who are the ones who are making this possible, who are making this show possible, who is allowing us to meet and discuss, who is allowing us to engage others from all over the Africa, from all over the family. All right. Thank you and good night.